Hey, it's RC Thornton here, tax professional. Hope you guys had a great New Year's, a great Christmas, and now it's 2021, a new year starting off, hopefully a better year than 2020 with all the crazy stuff that went on. So now that the new year has started, I've had a lot of people reaching out to me asking me, they say, RC, it's a new year. What do I really need to do in 2021 to get this tax situation resolved and move on with my life? People say it's a new year, it's my resolution, it's a new leaf in my life to fix this problem. So, what do I need to do to get this done as effectively as possible? So really, there's three specific things I can think of that you really need to focus on in order to get this taken care of and really actually effectively solve it. Not to kick the can, not to put a Band-Aid on it, but, revolutionize and implement true change in your life such that this problem is fully resolved once and for all. The first thing is to really be honest with yourself about what's not going well in your business or in your life right now that's causing this problem to happen and perpetuate. And the reason I say that is not to be philosophical, but business isn't supposed to be like this. Life isn't supposed to be like this, where your business is causing you to have a massive problem with the IRS, or your life and the decisions that you've made are supposed to be causing you these problems. The reason I say this is because it's so important to actually nip the rose in the bud and stop the problem from perpetuating. And tax problems are a symptom of an underlying issue in someone's business or in their life. And for our clientele, who are all people who are in business, they've been entrepreneurs for a long time, they're reasonably successful at what they do. The first part of that is really looking in your business and understanding, have you made the changes you need to and implemented the proper structures in order to manage your money and your finances properly? That's the only way to stay out of tax trouble. There's nothing that can be done to fix things with the IRS if every single year there's just more money that winds up being owed to the IRS. It's not going to actually resolve the problem and help you move on with your life and fix it. The second thing I would say is to really change your expectations of yourself, such that this is really your top priority to get things fixed with the IRS. A lot of the people I talk to, most of the people I talk to, they've had IRS problems for a very long time, and it's just something that's perpetuated. And I think the reason is because people, subconsciously, let me just move my hand here a little bit. People subconsciously don't think that they're good enough or worthy of fixing the problem and having a more smooth financial life, if that makes sense. People think, I'm a procrastinator. I'm bad at managing my finances. I'm not good at that stuff. I'm good at my business, at sales and operations, but bookkeeping and accounting and taxes, that's not who I am. So people have a low expectation of themselves, and as such, they're not able to actually implement the change. And again, I'm not trying to be a philosopher, but I've really noticed, having worked on multi-millions of dollars worth of IRS cases in my career, the people that they change their attitude of themselves are really able to make the biggest changes in their life, to where they say, hey, it's unacceptable for me to owe all this money to the IRS, and I'm going to do whatever it takes, come hell or high water, to get it fixed. And that's my identity. I'm a guy or a girl who's in charge of my business. I'm going to make this happen, and I'm going to be successful. The last piece of advice I would give you is to follow a proven strategy for business owners and entrepreneurs to resolve problems with the IRS. Sorry, that's the one problem of doing these videos. Your arm gets kind of tired, so we'll switch it over there. So most of the noise and the advertisements you see on the TV and the radio out there from these tax relief, hotlines and debt resolution firms is specifically crafted to basically convince people who are not very well-to-do in their lives to part with more of their money. And I know that's a bold claim, but that's really what it is. Do you owe the IRS $10,000? We can magically make it settle and go away. It just is not the right fit for people who are entrepreneurs and in business and have true business entrepreneurial problems that they need to have resolved, and they need a true professional to show them exactly how to fix that problem. Our clients aren't people that owe the IRS 10 grand or 20 grand or 25 grand. Our clients owe the IRS 150 grand, 350 grand, and more. And they have the IRS knocking at their door, and they have a going concern business, and they're making money. So what do they need to do? It's a complex negotiation. And trying to, do it the DIY route or calling one of these bigger companies, unfortunately doesn't lead to a result, because so much of what they're doing is just around, trying to make a buck off of people. And I don't say that to diss the competition, but honestly, I have calls every single day with people who say, I tried to use one of those companies, or I called them, or I tried to do it myself, and it just didn't work out. So, and that's my feedback to you. Again, is really number one, challenge what's going on in your life that's causing this problem to perpetuate in the first place. Number two is really have a higher expectation for yourself and what you're looking for kind of in your business and in your life. And number three is to really seek out systems and processes that are developed for entrepreneurs and business owners with sophisticated issues to get a resolution on that. So those are the first three things I would do. And I mean, if this is something you think maybe you'd like some help with, if you're in a place in your life where you're saying, I'm dead serious about getting this fixed and I want to get it resolved and I want to move on, I encourage you to apply for a time to speak with me, a tax strategy session. Below this video somewhere, there's going to be a link where you can do that. It's just going to ask a couple questions and you'll be able to book a time with me specifically. It'll be for a 15-minute slot. And during this time, I'll just hear what you have to say and do the best I can to point you in a direction that might be able to help you. Again, it's not a sales pitch. It's not trying to convince you to do anything. I'll just give it to you straight. And obviously, we can decide where to go from there. Anyway, hope you guys are having a great day, and I'm looking forward to having an awesome 2021 with you guys, and I'm looking forward to speaking with you soon.